Welcome to Smart Alert, a new intelligent reminder application built for the Android platform that helps you get to your next appointment on time. We at Georgia Tech are always overloaded with work, and if you aren't organized, chances are you could forget that you were supposed to be at some appointment or reach too late. However, many of us do use reminder and calendar services where you can preset a notification time before the actual appointment. But when you set the reminder 2 days earlier, did you really know where you were going to be 5 or 10 minutes before the appointment? When the reminder pops up, you start packing up, check nextbus.com and leave, but you aren't going to make it for the one that's coming now, and you definitely cannot afford to wait for the one after that. As a result, you miss an important lab meeting or end up with 3 less friends that day. This is where Smart Alert comes in, a reminder service where all you need to do is enter your appointment details and then forget about it. The initial interface for using Smart Alert is the website, but you'll need to have the application running on your phone to receive the alerts. Create an account with the username and password and then log in to add an appointment. Going forward, you'll be able to add appointments from the Android device itself. Since our application is currently built specifically for Georgia Tech students, you can enter a Georgia Tech specific address. The service understands your destination location from the appointment details, then looks up where you are as the appointment time approaches, and sends you a smart alert a few minutes before you need to leave with the following relevant information. The time left for your appointment, which is the closest stinger or trolley stop and how long it will take to walk there, which is the stop that you should get down at, and finally, the time it will take for you to walk from the destination bus stop to the final destination. That's not all. Smart Alert pops up a map for you right on your Android device. How does the application do all this? Let's take a look. The modular architecture helps us build and scale each of the components independently. Most of the computation takes place on the web server, while the Android application's key role is to detect the user location. We store bus-related information in our database using the GT-RNOC API, which includes information about the bus stops and the different routes that service each stop. When the user adds an appointment to the website, we store the details in our database. Since our service is specific to Georgia Tech, we make the assumption that no 2 points are more than 60 minutes away. So 1 hour before the appointment time, the daemon server periodically starts checking the user's location by making requests to the Android application. The Android application then makes a call to the Where Am I API to find out where the user is and responds to the server request. This location information is passed on to the business layer, which does the following. It queries the Google Maps API to retrieve the latitude and longitude for the user's destination location. Using the GT-RNOC data, it finds the closest bus stop to the user, that's point B, and point C, which is the closest bus stop to the destination. It then calculates the time it would take for the user to walk from A to B, adds the time of the bus journey from B to C, and finally the time to walk from C to the final destination, that's D. The server now knows what time the user needs to leave his current location and sends the alert information to the user 10 minutes before he should leave, giving him enough time to wrap up what he's doing. In future enhancements, we plan to integrate users' external calendars such as Google Calendar, apart from just adding the appointments themselves. We can also expand the project scope to go beyond Georgia Tech. We plan to shift functionalities from the website to the Android application. We can improve our system by providing multiple bus route options to the user, along with some UI enhancements. Finally, a couple of things we learned from our project that we wanted to share with the class. Firstly, scoping the project correctly for a short period is extremely important, and our willingness to scale down our initial scope and try alternative approaches helped us work around deadlocks. Our modular architecture also helped us keep each of the independent components flexible and scalable. And lastly, when it came to Android development, there were plenty of resources and tools available online, so it's advisable to go and do your research there first instead of starting coding immediately. So we hope you enjoyed the presentation, and we hope that Smart Alert will take you from running late to appointments to getting there with time to spare. Thanks.